not sure if I wanted to add hand warmers to the mix. Definitely should say buongiorno. This is 297. Make sure I know that. Mm. 3 away from 300. That sounded really good. Sounded really good. I'm not sure if my voice is coming back. Let's go. I'm up now. I'm up. Cold. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paulo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla di graffiti. Questo è Impostore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri tangenziali. Or may know the tangential thoughts chat show. Podcast sui sigari. Cigar Talk Podcast. Questo è sessione 296. 297. Greatest accomplishment. Greatest accomplishment 2025. Keeping track of how many cigars I had. Charlotte Capa, Persona. I learned about Mao Zedong. Kim Jong-il. Jong. Kim Il-sung. Chapo. Castro. Guapo. Make a series of stuff today. Yeah, so we had a short series. Oh, I'm supposed to be talking about Phillip Rivers. It was really good to see Phillip Rivers play. Not like I was a super OD fan of Phillip Rivers, but yeah, for sure. It was really nice to see Phillip Rivers play. You know, he's of the era of Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger, you know, of course, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Brett Favre. I mean, he was playing while Brett Favre was still playing. However, he's not going to get mentioned with them, right? It wasn't like he was a bad quarterback. But of the people I just named, Tony Romo, Drew Brees, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, when was he going to get a ring? He's playing in the era of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. He's more so along with the Tony Romo. Tony Romo's not going to get mentioned a lot. He wasn't a bad quarterback. But he played Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Drew Brees, Ben Roethlisberger. So Phillip Rivers is along the lines of like a Tony Romo. You know what I'm saying? Now for me, my favorite running back was LaDainian Tomlinson. My favorite wide receiver was Randy Moss. So that's how I kind of even paid attention to Phillip Rivers. Because I like to play with the San Diego Chargers. I haven't said that again. I used to like to play with the San Diego Chargers so I could run with LaDainian Tomlinson. Phillip Rivers was quarterback. When I had Madden, I think '06 on the PSP, you gotta do the My Career Path. I played with the San Diego Chargers. I was a wide receiver. LaDainian Tomlinson was the running back. Phillip Rivers was the quarterback. Oh, we got some Super Bowls. We got some Super Bowls. So, I think they said Michael Jordan was getting into broadcasting, and it was like, if you consider him to be a billionaire, he's going back into working. That should tell you everything you need to know about this economy. You know, when we talk about how many kids and grandkids Phillip Rivers got, I think it's like 9 or something like that. Well, he's like 40 years old. He's like 40, 41, 2, or 3. He's in his 40s. It was really good to see him play. So, but he's playing with the Colts. Now you used to watch the Colts because you want to watch Peyton Manning play. Playing with the Colts. First game back, only had like 5 days to prepare. Didn't win. He only threw an interception, and that was on it was like the fourth quarter in the last 30 seconds. That don't even count. It was kind of getting that little what part. He did get a touchdown. But he's a veteran. And it was really nice to see him, man. You're not complaining too much. Not about to hold on to the ball too long. He ain't trying to get hit. He's 40-something years old. He ain't trying to get hit. He ain't trying to run around in this and the third. That boy a quarterback. So it was really good to see him drop step, a little giddy. He looked like one of them, like if you used to play Madden, like how the little players are kind of sort of move. He looked like that in real life. One thing I picked up on though, he now sometimes in order, let's say you don't know nobody's open, or you don't feel like making a risky throw, right? You don't feel like making a risky throw. You gotta throw the ball away, right? He was accurate from the passes that I saw. I only saw, matter of fact, I watched every pass as him. He was pretty accurate. Right, hold on. But the throw that stuck out to me, was, again, he in his 40s. He not about to roll out and do a whole bunch of this on the third. So there was one play. He's still in the pocket. He has to get rid of the ball, though. I don't know why, but it's like a skill, though. Because you see people, if they got to get rid of the ball, if you get outside the pocket, you can throw whatever you want to throw it, right? For the most part. Yeah, if you get outside the pocket, you throw whatever you want to throw it. Kind of sort of in a general direction. But he, in the pocket, he wasn't trying to really even throw it to that person. But he threw the ball placement was in such a place where nobody was going to be able to get it, but yet it wasn't going to be intentional grounding. That was very skillful. That play right there in particular stuck out to me. It was, yeah, I'm not about to throw this, ain't nobody's open. Not even the dump off, you know what I'm saying, throw, the check down throw. but I'm not getting out the side of the pocket. I'm gonna place this ball right over there, so I ain't even gonna get a flag for intentional grounding. The ball placement on that throwaway was nice. That felt so intentional. The ball placement on the throwaway. He's such a competitor, bro. Phillip Rivers is known for like, he played for the Chargers. He's known for being charged up. He's a competitor, bro, and still having that drive. You know what I'm saying? Um, Now Tom Brady is known for getting up there. Brett Favre is known for getting up there in age and still playing. Yo, I just want to say shout out to Phillip Rivers, man. It's fourth quarter. He's still trying to, like I said, he threw an interception in the last 30 seconds just on some. I'm still playing, bro. I'm still playing. That it was really good to see Phillip Rivers play, man. Like, I'm not sure who's still playing from that time period. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, he kind of went under the radar. And some people was like, yeah, it's time to like let that go. You know what I'm saying? You're getting up there with age and Chargers really not doing nothing. They need to go ahead and rebuild. He retired. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no messy situation like Tom Brady. He just went on and retired. I'm just talking about, you know, how Tom Brady had to leave New England. Well, didn't have to, but, you know, that whole thing. That debacle. So, it was really good to see him play. Oh, but I was saying, like, it's the last of an era, you know? I think Tom Brady was known for being last of that era. That's what you talking when you talking about LeBron. How many people are still playing from LeBron's draft class? You see what I'm saying? Like Carmelo about to go into the Hall of Fame. LeBron's still playing. Either or Carmelo is in the Hall of Fame, and they'll draft him the same year. Yeah, I think Carmelo's in the Hall of Fame, and he drafted the same year as LeBron. LeBron's still playing. And so that's why I say, like, I missed that time. That was a really, for football, remember, everything has peaked and nothing's getting better. Sports, movies, entertainment, cartoons, shows, animes. It don't matter what you're talking about. Everything has peaked, nothing's getting better. That was like peak football early 2000s, man. 2000 or what? 2015? Something like that. I'm just trying to give a general range, but seeing seeing Phillip Rivers play, that's what I talk about. Right now, you don't know what safeties do you know are like household names. Peyton Manning was playing. You knew Bob Sanders. It's a safety. You knew people on defense, bro. Making plays. Troy Polamalu. I remember watching Troy Polamalu. He plays safety. He plays safety for the Steelers. Everybody knew him for the long hair. Troy Polamalu, he Hawaiian. He ain't lying. He Hawaiian. I remember this one play. Troy Polamalu. It's on the goal line. This man timed the snap count so crazy, jumped over the line and blew the whole play up. I don't know if he got the quarterback or the running back, but it's on the goal line, like fourth and goal, like in inches. This man jumped over the whole offensive line and blew the whole joint up, bro. Phillip Rivers, to see Phillip Rivers play, that just reminded me of the time. That's just that era, bro. Air Reed, that was for the Ravens. So it was nice to see him play. I was like, I want to click on this, bro. I don't want you don't want you don't want to see him do bad. And he ain't make no. It didn't seem like he made no crazy errors. Like I said, last interception because he was a competitor, bro. He's still throwing. So that was really nice to see, man. That was really nice to see. That was really nice to see. That's something, like I said, he threw a decent touchdown. Receiver ran like a post or like a route coming across the field. Had him walk right on there. Still got that vision. He decent, man. He decent, bro. He decent. I ain't gonna say he underrated, but he was a good quarterback, bro. He was a good quarterback, bro. Him, Chargers had a decent team. Him, LaDainian Tomlinson, man. The Chargers, San Diego Chargers. What I think I don't even know what I don't think San Diego. I don't think they said the Chargers. I don't know. California got I don't know how many teams. San Francisco. They lost the Raiders. Yeah. They got the Rams too. So, but Phillip Rivers, LaDainian Tomlinson, you had Antonio Gates at tight end. They was a decent team to play with, bro. They was a decent team to play with, bro. I think I feel like there was a receiver named Michael Turner or something like that. And then you had Antonio Cromartie. Antonio Cromartie, 4 interceptions in one game. Antonio Cromartie was lit. I used to like playing with them Chargers, bro. I used to play the Chargers, bro. I ain't play with Tom Brady, bro. I ain't play with the Patriots. You only want to play with the Patriots when Tom Brady throwing to Randy Moss. That was tough. That whole year. Can't believe it. Eli Manning messed up a perfect season. They went 17-0. It's just the nostalgia. When Tom Brady broke the single season touchdown record, threw like 50 touchdowns. And Randy Moss broke the wide receiver record for touchdowns, caught 23. That play was it was a Hail Mary. It was twice. And this was to win the game. I think it was like the last game of the season. And they still playing. Ain't want no load management, time management, or we gonna rest them. They playing. We got a perfect season on the line. I remember that Hail Mary play. It didn't work out. And I think it's like fourth quarter. Came back, ran the same Hail Mary play. Randy Moss. Throw the ball up, bro. Throw the ball up, bro. Hail Mary. Tom Brady. Randy Moss. Tom Brady has 50th touchdown. Randy Moss is 23rd, breaking records. It's a perfect season. 17-0. Beautiful. Beautiful. It was really nice to see Phillip Rivers play yesterday. All 5 days of practice. What Shador say? I only had a week of practice. Imagine if I had a whole off season. It get dangerous.